It started Wednesday night at the MDA Celebrity Waiter fundraiser. The scene? Ogilvy Park's Glessner Auditorium. Passerbys who didn't know what was going on might have thought I was losing my marbles early in the evening.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had some ducks, E-I-E-I-O, with a quack quack here, quack quack there.
Well, it got more interesting later, when the table I was waiting on asked how much it would take for me to go on tonight with half a mustache. After Steve Major announced to the crowd what we were trying to do, it took all of 3 minutes to raise over $200. So where did that put us? Here, in the TV7 men's room. First, we have to get the long hairs trimmed down with the scissors. Next is this handy trimming device to get us close. Next comes the lather and razor, right? Wrong. It's the electronic age. Beautiful. Best half mustache I've ever seen. You know, Burt Reynolds once shaved his mustache on The Tonight Show, and Joe Namath was paid $20,000 to shave his on a commercial. I look at it this way. If the $226 this stunt raised can comfort some youngster who's suffering from this dreaded neuromuscular disease and will never play baseball or football, then it's worth it. I'm 100% Greek. I'm slower than a tortoise, and when I jump, you couldn't slide a toothpick under my sneakers. Hard as I tried to correct those problems, they didn't change. Not many people from my country are world-class sprinters. That's not a knock on Greeks. We're slow. Bloopers is baseball's funny stuff. Your sides will be split until you had enough. We show you the pictures and panorama. The name of the tune is Yo Mama. Hello again, everybody. I'm George Kellas. Come Friday night, stadiums all over the Ohio Valley will be filled with cheering fans. Stadiums like this one in Moundsville, where the John Marshall Monarchs will be hosting the Magnolia Blue Eagles. We're so close that I can almost hear them now. In any event, I've spent the last 3 weeks observing and analyzing your favorite high school football teams, and tonight in our special High School Football 91, I'll try to give you a little insight as to what to expect in this coming season. You know, it's the ultimate goal of all high school football teams to one day get an opportunity to win a state championship. The first step toward doing that is to qualify for the playoffs. In our first segment, that's what we're going to do. We're going to analyze which teams have the best opportunity to do that this season. Right side! Before we get a good look at the '87 Red Devils, we should first reflect back on the '86 season. St. C performed magnificently, compiling a 9-1 regular season record. In what was undoubtedly the finest hour in the school's history, they bounced unbeaten and #1 ranked Ironton from the state playoffs. Each year, the premier sporting event in the Ohio Valley is the OVAC All-Star Football Game. This year, some 10,000 of you jammed the stadium to watch Ohio beat West Virginia by a score of 30-6. It was standing room only. Each year, unfortunately, we have to wait till the following summer to find out who's going to be performing in that All-Star game. Well, I thought to myself, why wait? I can almost tell you right now who most of the players are going to be in next year's All-Star game. I call them my Fabulous 40, the top performers in this year's senior class. Go ahead and write them down if you want to. You'll be surprised at how many of these names resurface next July. This is not a banner year for senior running backs, but the cream of the crop is this guy, Jeff Hess of Toronto. The 200-pound missile ran for 1,400 yards as a junior. He'll be joined by fullback Jason Congrove and their lead blocker, Phil Big Daddy Livingston.
George Kellas with us now, and George, there's something different about you tonight, but I just can't place it. I'm trying to figure it out.
What is it, Jerry?
The hair.
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't outdone myself or anything, have I? Yeah, I've done some pretty zany things in my time, many of them on television. Exactly 1 year ago, I came out here with half a mustache. This, I'm sure, takes the cake. Now, you're probably wondering what it took before I flipped my wig. I was all ready to go this past Wednesday night. The trouble was, the celebrity banquet wasn't on the schedule for Wednesday. It was Thursday. Thursday night, that's more like it. Fun for all the 300 guests. That's where $850 was quickly drummed up for muscular dystrophy, just so I'd come out here tonight with a mohawk. So this evening, some of our friends at Cosmesis went to work. If this stunt could just help one person who's afflicted with one of the many crippling neuromuscular diseases, it has to be worthwhile. Well, what's the problem? Haven't you ever seen a baseball with a mohawk before? My act might soon be wearing thin, so I'd better find a way to make you grin. Bloopers coming up, no serious drama. The name of the tune is Yo Mama. Yo Mama. So there you have it. We still have plenty of previews to come your way over the next week and a half, beginning tomorrow with the Toronto Red Knights and the Mingo Indians. But in the meantime, the teams have wrapped up their preseason scrimmaging. They're just fine-tuning for Friday and Saturday's opening games. They're ready to go. I'm ready. Are you? Hey, hot dogs. For TV7 Sports, I'm George Kellas.